in the chat, but y'all know you can just go to YouTube and just search CEO Coach Matt. That actually helps me too. So since TikTok lagging, I guess to make y'all go over to either TikTok or Instagram, but you know, turn TikTok off. All right.
Take when it started.
I'm gonna check on them.
Ask is how long did it take when it started?
That's what I'm saying. It might be ready. So
What's the number?
I don't know. I didn't set it by no number, but you're not gonna keep disturbing me from talking to the people. IG people, y'all can stay. Y'all can stay because y'all said y'all good. I just finna turn TikTok off. All right, y'all got 60 seconds to go to YouTube, okay? Go now. And I don't want to hear no complaint because I feel like you don't really go. You don't love me anyway. And y'all know how I feel about finding out people don't love me. I love to be loved, okay? I put the YouTube in the link for the Beat Like people is in the group. But either go to IG or go to YouTube because we finna turn TikTok off. When we did, by the way, when we did this in the summer, it was lit because when I went only YouTube live in the summer, man, y'all turned that thing up. And it's actually better because I get to share my screen, but nevertheless, you know, we work. I'm transfer. You got like 30 more seconds.
What? What? That working?
Oh, I'm making your macaroni and cheese while they go from YouTube to, from TikTok to YouTube.
Time to people.
Yep. Talking to the people.
And cheese. Hey, you know what would be better? If I had a spoon, another spoon to eat it.
No, you got to eat that.
That goes, milk.
Come, y'all.
I forgot about the milk. You do some brain.
You took up stove was hot.
That why it's looking a little red and I smell burning. You didn't turn it off, did you? Because I see. Actually, you didn't turn it off. Because I know.
They got like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, because I know. Right, it's already 3. It's 3.
And 3:25. She's done.
Hey, it's because every time it's red, every time it's red, it smells. Last time.
3:25. Thank you, sir. All right. We lit. We ready? Boom. We out here on TikTok. Go to YouTube, TikTok, because it's lagging. Or go to IG. Boom. It's a little bit of a relief.
Cool.
Huh?
Do I have to wait for it to cool?
Not really. All right.
Wait.
Somebody said, I see you. Hey, hey. Okay, yeah, we moving. How many people do we have on YouTube? At first it said 28K. I said, man, they mine. All right, so we got 17 on YouTube and we got 17 on YouTube and we still got 9 people on IG for the people who enjoying the IG live. Okay, so back to the questions. Y'all ready? Back to the questions. My next question to y'all was somebody let me know when it's 3:25. because I'm cooking Malachi macaroni and cheese, and I don't want to burn it. I don't want to burn up my boy macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, what was the question? God dog. What was the question? What was the question? I had it too. What was the question? Oh, asked y'all what was the most challenging thing for the summer, right? Uh, oh, if you could go during the summer with the camera, because if I look at the screen, there's no camera right here, so I need to look over here. During the summer, what is the one thing that you're like, if I can go from bad to great in this during the summer, what would it be? What would it be? From bad to great during the summer, what would it be? I mean, time is closer and it'll stay looking like I'm looking at the screen. I just put y'all right here. If you could go from bad to great, content that converts, okay, I got you. What else? If you can go from bad to great this summer, what would you want to go from bad to great in? Sharika said finances. Coretta said batching. Okay. Pitching myself as a coach. Emails. You got Shanae. Be telling y'all stop sleeping on Shanae now. She good and she'll grow with you. Uh Content and confidence. Okay. Selling during lives. My messaging. Getting comfortable on TikTok live. Uh-huh. Batching the content. Mm-hmm. Side note too, when you do content with me in person, y'all, the batching gets so easy. Raising here on the IG side, she can tell you that everybody who did a content day with me, the batching becomes so much easier. After you do it in person with me, is you be like, I don't know. I'll be honest with y'all, I don't even know why it always clicks when y'all get to see it in front of me, do it in front of y'all. It just do. It just does though. Like it be a crazy switch that seems to happen when y'all see it. And it be like everybody be like, I got it. Getting comfortable with going live. Yep. And it's different type of lives too. Collecting emails from my email list. The content will collect the emails if that's in the strategy. Your phone ran out of memory, showed it. If I could do that type of content every day, I wouldn't mind doing it. Right. Right. You gonna get your opportunity here soon too. Yep. You gonna get your opportunity here soon. Sharia got a series that I'm dropping, y'all. I think it starts today. That's really funny. We dropped one video of it, but we finna do some more.
It's done.
Okay. It ain't 3:25 yet. It's 3:22.
3 minutes.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So those were some good questions. Okay, so I want to kind of do this today. And I got some different type of brand people in here. So this is what I want y'all to do. Y'all may not ask nothing and I just start teaching, but I want this to be like a really organic day where we call, where we talk back and forth and stuff. So listen, here's my next question for y'all. With knowing my journey, if you had to ask me one question that you felt like the answer would give you a breakthrough, what question would you ask? I tell y'all we were doing questions then. So, with knowing my journey and thinking about where you want to go, what question would you ask me? I think I said this differently before. That would benefit you the most. The answer would benefit you. That's the question. Because usually I come from a coaching perspective, but this is my chance to kind of give it to y'all from experience. So there's something you did, or there's something I did that can help you do it. I want you to ask that. Hey, Chanel. Okay, they're coming in now. Okay. So the first one, I'm gonna flip back in between IG and FB, okay? Okay, so the first question was that's hard. I got a million. Yeah, just start what you want. How do you convert on IG? My stories. My stories. Your page is really a resume. Some profiles. So I've had a jumping IG. I've had a steady IG. My IG now is kind of steady. TikTok have always gave me bigger numbers than my IG. My big break came out. I've even had my Twitter doing way more numbers than my IG. You get what I'm saying? So Facebook, I've been able to do numbers, but I've always understood conversion. So I say this, and it's crazy because I'm remaking the videos of this. My story strategy always makes me money. But it ain't really a secret because I teach it and I tell it to y'all. Hey, Chanel, I think I spoke to you already, but I wasn't sure. But my stories, y'all, if you want to make money on IG, it's in your stories. Like building, and it's a building process on IG. So from between profile and stories, I don't know. But my stories is the money on IG. So when you think conversion on IG, it's other ways to get it, but really look at your stories. Okay. All right. You got some good questions too. We finna keep going. I have so many questions to ask. Pick you one. Okay, so we did an IG. Now we got to do a one. Well, we did a YouTube. Now we got to do an IG one. Okay. Uh, how you connect so well? Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna answer that one. How I connect so well. Come get you a bowl. Yes, you need to let it cool. Here, you take it in the room, let it cool.
What is that?
I left it on the counter for you. You know how to do all that. All right. So how do I connect so well? Um, one of the secrets to connecting with people is go get your spoon or fork. Oh, you got it. One of the connections, one of the secrets to connecting with people, y'all, is understanding people and studying people. You most of us literally and let me put it like this. I connect with people so well because I'm unapologetically me. Thank y'all for the mac and cheese reminder. I'm unapologetically me, but at the same time, I understand that other people aren't me. And I value other people being themselves. This is good. Cause I ain't, and this is why I like doing question day, because I don't usually always get to answer it like this. But that makes sense. Let me know too if that makes sense to y'all. You gotta I respect who everybody is. You get what I'm saying? I respect who everybody is in themselves. And with that, you get to learn about people. And when you learn about people, your genius to learning about them is you can you can understand them. Like, but you have to be able to know the understanding and reading, y'all. Reading and life coaching. Reading, life coaching in church. Like working in a really good ministry. Because I was a part of a really great ministry where I watched people. You get to learn the good, the bad about people, and you really got to kind of get over your feelings and emotions. So when you focus in them with one area, you learn the things that's the same about people, you learn the things that's different about people. Mindsets, people usually fit into a category: free, woke, or dreamer. Um, just like how I told y'all, not everybody don't want to not do it. Some people do want to do it, they're too afraid to do it. You get what I'm saying? Some people they move like this, they move like that. And you gotta know yourself, and you gotta know it ain't gonna be perfect neither. You get what I'm saying? And so if you value the building of relationships, you're gonna know how to connect with your people. And you gonna know when you giving too much, you're gonna know when you a lot, like me. How many of y'all you heard me say that my program is even a lot compared to me. And then when y'all get in, y'all be like, that's a lot. Y'all be like, man, it's so much over here. Like you be running a real business. You get what I'm saying? And then you got to come to class. You might be emotional. You ain't never heard or seen people invest in people like that. It's it's different, yo. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I connect with people. I get to know people, I respect people, and I study people. And I know when to move myself out the way. You get what I'm saying? And I never jeopardize myself because I'm unapologetic in myself. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna take another one from YouTube. Uh uh I did how do you convert on IG? The next one is what do you need me to do differently from what you see in my journey? Follow the plan. Some of y'all ain't never followed a plan 3 months. And literally the thing I need you to do is follow the plan for the next 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it gonna really end up being a year, but I need you to. I know you followed a plan for 3 months to a year because your weight loss journey, but I need to see you trust this process because I ain't gotta make you grow. You go grow. I'm already there to help you along the way. But sometimes I can't get to the place where I want to help some of y'all. Like some of y'all, especially who ready, you're a bad student. Somebody said that, it's getting real. You're a bad student. That would make it so hard for me and you. It's because you really suck at being a student. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes I be needing you to keep coming, keep doing the same thing. Why? Because you don't even know how to learn yet. Like, and I need all my people to get to the best of their results. I need you to know how to grow. And to know how to grow, you got to know how to learn. And I only know that because that used to be me. I used to be a bad student, y'all, in high school. I didn't learn how to be a good student till I got in college. And you know how you learn people? You have to yeah, you have to learn how to sit your like I remember learning in college. You can't come here to think about whatever you want to think about. You literally got to come and listen. And if you listen, you find the right question. I remember thinking to myself, my whole life, I ain't never had a question in class because I was never really paying attention. Even if I was paying attention. I said, my whole life I've been in school. When people were talking to me, I was listening to respond and not listening to learn. I was always looking at it from my perspective and not their perspective. So, and then I learned something. I figured out something. The teacher made the test. So the teacher is teaching me what's based on the test. I'm so stuck in my opinion that I'm over here, I don't believe in the theory. So I'm stuck on that I don't believe in the theory, then I fail the test. When obviously this what they said in the story. So I gotta get on what I believe and get on what these folks said in the story. I'm over here like it really Pocahontas' fault. It really Pocahontas' fault. You get what I'm saying? Because she was out there hoeing and she wasn't even hoeing good. You know what I'm saying? Pocahontas, Pocahontas slept with that man. I felt like if y'all were gonna be getting it on like that, y'all had one or two options. Y'all should have just got it on and got away from each other. If this a one time, thing, y'all shebang, and you out of there. You get what I'm saying? Or if y'all gonna be together, y'all can't be together and be with his folks and be with her folks. Now, my problem about being a bad student was I want to put that on paper. Ain't no room for that. So now I'm getting all the answers wrong. I don't care what the story was. Y'all see what I'm saying? So even though it sounds logical, it was always good to me. But hey, bro, hey, when we go in and take the test, you gotta let that go. I in all areas of my life, I wasn't letting it go. It was what I thought about it, which made me a bad student. So I learned slower. because I thought everything had to be about me or my knowledge or how I saw it. But once I learned, well, let me see how they work. You know what I'm saying? I became a better student. I learned better. I grew more. But when I wasn't really growing like talking about, or I was growing slow, it was because there were areas in my life that I was going out what I think and not how it went. I always end up fighting against the system somewhere. And you get what I'm saying? I ain't know. I used to literally say I ain't know how to win well. Okay, let's do another one from IG. Yeah, but you got to be a good student. You got to be a good student. Okay. Uh, what should be my business strategy to make 100K? Keep posting on your. Definitely work your stories. Everybody on IG can work their stories more. Both on your TikTok and your IG, you should be doing the same content over and over. Like Taylor, you go make it. You already bomb, super smart, gorgeous. You just gotta keep giving them the same thing. Like I know sometimes y'all be like, now the people who been here a while, they get it. But I know y'all be like, man, you always say that. Just keep giving them the same. If you do a routine a week, do it every week. And then you what you will learn over time is there's variations of that same content that you can give people. And all you got to do is give them that. That's all you got to do is make it connect like that. And in that, your product, everybody, the 100K come from you giving a chance for your product to get hot. Even if, now this is a big gem right here. This bigger than what it gonna go over some of y'all head. Even if you, let's say, because Taylor has a skincare brand, if the skincare brand ain't on the trajectory to make 100K, the next idea that you can do won't come right if you don't get the idea then or the opportunity then. Let me clear that up a little bit. Even if the thing you doing ain't gonna be the one that take you there, if you don't start 100% doing that, you never really see the opportunity to do the thing that will. That makes sense to y'all? How many of y'all that makes sense to you? You never really figured out. That makes sense. Oh, I need to go deeper for some of y'all. How many of y'all you can see it? And let me give y'all an example from my personal experience. If I never would have committed to being Matt from Mississippi, I never really would have figured out that I needed to become CEO Coach Matt. Because it wasn't until as I'm in it, I'm like, okay, like for me, monetization wise, I realized the mistake I made. This good. This good. This top secret chef stuff. And I realized the mistake I made with TikTok. I over-invested in the TikTok. So my problem with Matt from Mississippi wasn't really the monetization of TikTok. It was the problem of I only built it on one platform. If I go back to when I commit to it and I take that same content and I make variations on YouTube, I make variations of it on IG, I make variations of it on any new platform, I take the same thing and I just spread it out. I would have monetized to the level of money that I make now by doing services and by doing services and by doing I would have made the same level. I just realized my filter changed. I would have made the same level of money by doing services and by doing and selling my products. The only reason my monetization didn't hit the way I wanted it to was I had too much stock in one platform. How many of y'all understand that? That really what happened. So my process took me there, which also develop juice and style. If I never start Matthew Mississippi, I never understand juice and style. You get what I'm saying? I never meet Chanel, who in here, the thing y'all don't know is even the stretch of Juicy Style last year, where I was able to keep it really afloat because it really needs a jump start, but I got some stuff coming. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wouldn't have had Chanel. Chanel taught me, Chanel was able to see things I couldn't see. Same way in my community. Some of this stuff, y'all, I know, didn't always know. I learned it growing with other business owners. So, in a sense, Beat Life became the community, not just that it built, it became the community I didn't have. And to be honest, Beat Life is built by the people. Yes, it's important for me to be the leader I have been to pour in, but how the people react has been the difference. Because if Chanel don't never mix with Diamond, Diamond don't never mix with Shannon, you get what I'm saying? That camaraderie of that group of people never brings that person that it was heavy their personality for like a year. You get what I'm saying? Ursula heavy her personality a lot of the time. B, like there's personality in it. You can feel what I'm saying? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? So you have to sometimes, your 100K comes from an opportunity that you find while you are 100% going in the direction that you're going. While you are 100% going in the direction that you're going, you mess around and find the best gas station you ever found in your life. You mess around and find the best truck stop you ever found in your life. You mess around and find the love of your life. They're like some of y'all who fell in love with somebody when you was traveling or when you went a place that you usually don't go. Like I seen a story about that the other day. Somebody said, this lady said she never used to go out, and she said to thank, because the post said to thank the one birthday party I went to when I never go to birthday parties was how I met him. I said, come on, man. Hey, Kiana. I'm like, come on, man. So you even if it's gonna be something else, it's all in opportunities. That makes sense. Julia said, okay, let me go to the gas station. Julia. Julia said, let me go to the gas station. You never know. Julia might find your man there. You know, just check what his occupation is. You know what I'm saying? All right. But that's good. So Taylor, you go find it. Like you go find it, but you got to get in shape and you got to get it going. Getting in shape meaning you got to, when you putting that content out, I don't really think Taylor gonna be a brand deal or multiple of them, to be honest. I really think it gonna be a brand deal. When I think about it, because you got to think when you follow what I told you to do that time, what hit? A brand deal, a brand deal offer. You get what I'm saying? What's up, Shan? Listen, it hit for you. All right. We answering questions, so let me go do another one. What do you need me to do different? I understand. Best way to collect emails. Oh, that's a good one. Best way to collect emails. A challenge. Me and Shanae were talking about this earlier. I'm gonna have her drop something for y'all too that helps y'all do this. But giving people a challenge, because people like to get involved, so they like to get something. Our problem is y'all like freebies, but freebies is a bad mindset. But if you gave me a challenge, I'll give you my email to download the challenge in a group that I can come do it with you. Especially if you still growing or you ain't balling out of control, man, shoot. Man, you better get out there and do that. You better get these folks a challenge. Get in there with them for a week. Get in there with them for a couple of days. You get what I'm saying? And that'll help you. So that was an easy one right there. But give them a challenge, and they like that. People like challenges more than they like freebies because they feel like they can still reach their goal. And you can still market a result or reward or a goal based on the challenge. Okay. Let's see. Um, Next one was, what's something that I can start today and add to my routine that will put me on track to 100K personal or business? Find something that other people need and that they would pay $100,000 for and do it. This is what y'all gotta understand. The biggest, most people won't do this, so I don't always bring this up. Some of y'all gonna be mad that I say this because you're gonna be like, you should have told me this from the beginning. This is even more boring than building your own brand. So don't y'all act like y'all all go do this. So for instance, the one of my students, there's a lot of y'all who got earning potential. The one of y'all who has the highest earning, that any of y'all that have the highest earning potential is the one of y'all that services other people who make money. For instance, it's Bree and Shanae. Now I know y'all like, okay, this is why they have the highest earning potential. People who make money usually do email and they don't want to. So the fact that Shanae specializes in email, from a lot of people to a group of people to one person, she can make a lot of money. Because one person may pay her $5,000 just to do their emails each month, especially if they got a lot going on, because that's the part that irritates them. Bree creates digital products. She creates things that assist digital product. She heavy into the AI portion now. I'm getting money up to pay Bree. You get what I'm saying? Like, those are people who you have no problem with paying because their business helps you make more money. That makes sense, y'all? Not that the other stuff we do don't make money. Obviously it does. But B2B and stuff that already makes sense always has a high earning potential. Because after a while, the business of it is, and this is the big part, is once they have a system and a solution to the problem, them doing it is the worst part of the business. The day that Shanae is able to hire 10 people because she found the audience, meaning she know where she can get the traffic from. She can get the clients. She got the network, or she got a client who got the network, and she got 10 people working for her who can run the processes. She rich. About it. She gonna be rich. Stay rich. Matter of fact, she gonna be rich. She gonna be not. She gonna be on her way to wealth. Long as she ain't burning out through all the money. Once Bree have a team of people who can make the products for us, who are marketers and CEOs, you got to think, I don't always feel like making my own product. So if she can make it, and that's what she did for me. So when she makes the product, that's just easier. Especially if you got to think, what if Bree was on the deal as a percentage and she said, hey, Matt, I want 10% of every BPU sale. I did like $80,000 in BPU last year. I was like 60. And then like you got loopholes in that. So like if you include the mentorship, shoot, which was about another 60 by itself. I mean, that's a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? Anybody picking on what I'm putting down? She do that for 4 people. Like that's so servicing other people. If you want to make it long and fast, servicing now, the thing you gotta always understand, that don't take away from you having to sell it, pitch it, fulfill it. So, which is why most of y'all come to me. So I need to learn Canva. Now, what's crazy. Some of y'all that work jobs, the thing you don't understand is there's something you have already done. You already do. That people have taught you how to do that is a part of your business, or you can at least go buy a business. You don't always have to build it and do it neither. Some of us is because we be looking too deep within ourselves and, oh, how I need to do it. Fact, proof to you, right? I can have a tire shop today, and it would be lucrative because people need tires. Me running the tire shop would be the mistake. I can have a tire shop because I worked for a tire shop when we built it from ground up, and I was on the accountant team, and I got moved up to the sales team. And I worked hand in hand with the manager, even though I wasn't in management, but I already worked in management after that, right? So think about that. This stuff about tires, you would never know. I know how to put my fingers in between the tire and look at the line on my finger to see how far it disappears, to know how much tread you got. I know how to do that with a quarter. I know how to do that with a business card. Alone, I can walk around telling people that they need tires. I can have people who do what's called shadow selling, which is they go places in public. They essentially be moving around parking lots back and forth. And they mention to people that, hey, I think you need a new set of tires. And they give them a card, and that's direct marketing to get that person to buy some tires. You tell them it's local, you give them a great deal, they scan the QR code on the card, and they buy some tires. How many of y'all are opening up your mind to business? You have a thread reader? Mm-hmm. How many of y'all are opening up? Because a lot of times y'all don't think about this part. But there's businesses you can do. Same thing with flooring. I know how to design floors. I know how much of the palette you need, all of that, because I did it for a job. So I could open a floor. The rest of it, y'all, is just research. It's research. And these are boring businesses. So a lot of time we be trying to identify, when you don't have no identity, you be trying to identify yourself with your business. And that's the mistake you make. I'm still me. Not owning a tire shop may not be sexy, but I am. It's a bar. Owning a tire shop may not be sexy, but I am. When we get too lost and we don't claim our identity, we think the thing we do is go better our identity. When actually you bettering your identity improves the thing you do. That's why some of y'all think you need so much money. And it's great to have the money. But the money ain't gonna make you fly. You gotta be a fly person that just happens to get money. I'm gonna fly when I'm broke. I will fly when I had a little bit. I'm fly when I got a lot. You get what I'm saying? My confidence ain't gonna change with my bank account. You get what I'm saying? And if it do, it's gonna make it happen. And you gotta be careful with that, because that's why you end up spending too much money. Some of y'all be like, I need a sexy business, and that's gonna make me sexy. You gotta be sexy. You gotta like that. You gotta already, the business is the business, and you are you. Not all the time do you and the business even go together. Sometimes you just the person that made the decisions for it to happen. The parking lot that I want to buy to use, that's across the street from the Cowboy Stadium. Trying to put my face on that. And the only reason y'all gonna know I own it is because I'm gonna have a module somewhere or an ebook teaching you how to get one. It's the only reason you're gonna know. Is because I make money from having one without working it. Matter of fact, I'm probably not gonna pay myself but once a year because it's a profitable business. So I'm gonna probably pay myself out of the profits at the end of the year. I'm never gonna park none of those cars. I'm gonna be out there making content. I'm gonna hire from the day that bad boy is operational. Somebody else gonna be out there doing it. I'm not doing the $18 an hour job. I'm paying somebody $18 an hour to do the job because this is a business. It It don't have to make me Big Meech. I don't have to have a billboard with say BMF. Y'all feel me? Some of y'all like, I don't know. Y'all quiet. So some of y'all must be like, I don't know, coach. I need to be the man in something I do. Which don't get it twisted. That's why you build a personal brand. A personal brand and the money you make from personal branding gives you that satisfaction because it was your face that did it. But there are things that you can take your money and put it in as a business. And sometimes those are those serviceable things. It's completely not about you. It's completely not about you. You are irrelevant to this business. And you got to know not to treat yourself like you're a nobody. You can't be like, I don't feel like I'm successful. Girl. Okay. Going back to the IG questions. Your content literally brings value to your strength and more. Thank you, Lakeisha. Okay. Oh, that was an IG question. I think that was the last of the IG questions. Hold on, I'm just looking. Good job, IG people. That was some good questions. I think that was the last something. If I missed one, y'all put it in the chat. Let me know I missed it. Okay, YouTube. I know I still had some more over here. Um, here's one from Tina. Make sure I ain't skipping nobody before I read that one. Yeah, what do you need to do is send a journey. Best way to collect emails. I did that. Okay. The next one is were you nervous before you got on social media to be in front of the camera? I still get nervous because I have slight anxiety when I do it. So that's why I sometimes I be you may can't tell, but I be pacing myself with my breathing. My heart rate go up because my watch I always think I'm walking or running. So I still get nervous. I think we all make the decision to not let the nerves stop us. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that some of y'all don't be more nervous than me, but being nervous and stuff have never really. I take that back. There's stuff that makes me nervous that I don't do, but that's the stuff I work at. You get what I'm saying? That's the stuff I work at. But I like being in the moment. You get what I'm saying? The biggest difference is I think about it after y'all. I think about it after the fact. And that's not always been a good thing. Because I used to be heavy action, think about it later. And that's why I used to have to deal with so many consequences in my life. Because I would be like, you would ask me why I did something, I'm talking about a bad thing, and you would be like, he finna be extremely remorseful about it. You probably shouldn't have asked me, because my answer probably gonna piss you off. Because I'm gonna say something that you might think was stupid, because I'm gonna say, I ain't think about it. And you be looking at me like, what? I was in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I love moments. So I have to think about certain things in the morning before I wake up, pick up my phone, or walk out the house. And I've grown as a man because of that. You get what I'm saying? That I think about it, which was crazy, which what makes all relationships I have so powerful because they're intentional. Whatever I give you, I wanted to give you that because I don't give nothing I don't want to give. My attention, my time, nothing. Every single thing in my life, my money, I don't give nothing that ain't intentional. So to pretty much answer that, you got it, and y'all notice how I'm able to relate it to y'all, but I'm using my own story, or I can reference to my story or reference to other people's stories. That come from once again building relationships, knowing people. Like I was saying earlier, you get to see me be confident in myself, but like you can ask Chanel, I ain't always been confident. Like when you work closely with me, you find out the stuff I ain't really sure about. Or if you just stay around long enough, it be stuff I don't know. I be going there. It's just I'm not finna not let it happen. That gotta be the thing. You get what I'm saying? So you can be nervous. If anything, nervous helps you be close to the people. Because you can be overconfident. You talking to me right now, but I'm trying so hard. Okay. That's frustrating when people do that. You was being difficult. I'm happy you fixed it. Oh, and I was talking about I was a bad student. Yeah, I was a bad student. Let's see. What's the best thing to post in the IG stories? TV show commercial. What you doing? And talking about your brand. You gotta talk to them people about your brand. You gotta uh you gotta talk to them to be them. Uh Side note, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Uh YouTube got some new features because I knew you could pin a message. Uh but what's crazy, you can put a user in timeout. You can also hide a user. That's crazy. Yes, okay, let me go to the gas station right now. Mm. Somebody said my man ain't at no gas station. Don't speak too soon now. I'm a blue if someone that knew me was in the parking lot. Yeah, what? What are we supposed to be asking? Did we answer your question? Oh, questions that would you would benefit from me answering it. I can talk to a stranger easier than camera. That's how you gotta see on camera. That's what live really help you with. I feel like if you I feel like if you go live, it helps you to talk to people better. Because they are strangers. But well, you gotta see them not you gotta see them as not strangers. That makes sense. That may not hit some of y'all yet. But your genius is if the people are not strangers. You got to make them be your people. And sometimes your easy way to help them make them be your people is you got to see them like that. Because some of y'all, I'll be honest, you do come off like that. And once again, that be the problem. Okay. So yeah, some of y'all you do come off as you don't really want us to be here. Like this thing, do I told y'all is it's just like dating. For real, for real. It's just like dating. I feel like these dating analogies always be funny now. It's just like dating. Listen, you dating somebody. You dating somebody. Let me tell you. You can't act like you don't like them. Cause then you talking about like any of y'all got friends like this? Cause I've met people like this. Cause then later on, you be like, oh, this went wrong, that went wrong, or it don't be working for me. Then you finally see them in an environment where they be dating, and you be yo, I wouldn't date you neither because like you don't make it likable. You don't make it likable. Like it wasn't. You don't date, you ain't talking. Like you gotta know, you gotta literally once again that come back to being a student. You gotta know the game you in, you gotta know the game you playing. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta know it's a performance. You get what I'm saying? It's a performance. And yep, just like Ash said, Ash Live do crazy numbers because people like that real version of her. So you gotta whatever you giving. Let me tell y'all how to meet expectations. This is good. You got to give what you said you was going to give. And you got to make that an experience. Y'all, when you watch too many other people, you think you have to give a lot, but really you don't. You just got to give them people what you said you were going to give. How many of y'all that hit you? It don't even have to be a lot. You just got to give them what you said you was gonna give them. She said, well, my question is, I edit the number of videos I'm supposed to, but then second guess when it's time to post. How can I overcome that doubt? Do it faster. And I know you may feel well, I've been coaching you a long time. So you know that like you gotta some things, y'all, you gotta kind of trick yourself. So you gotta say things like this to yourself. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna just think about it after I post it. You gotta say something to yourself like, if I watch the content after the fact, I get the best of both worlds. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm finna get off because I do got males meeting at 6, so I need to really take my rest in my 2-hour gap before that, and then we got class tonight, which will be relatively easy. We're going back over what we was already going over, but I'm careful with my energy. Listen, listen, listen. Some of y'all not gonna like what I'm finna say. Some of y'all gonna just be like, that's the truth. As women, y'all lie to yourselves about stuff all the time. You're just not using your women intuition and women skills on yourself. And I've always felt like the best women are the women who perform best in the world are women who know what to say to themselves. My guys, just sit down for a second. So when y'all go through stuff like that, and maybe this don't sound right because it's coming from a man, but lie to yourself. Because it's not like you've not done it before. I think y'all just exclude that part. Because it is two sides of y'all. It's the side of y'all that will get like insecure about things, which is once again understandable. But then there's the side of y'all that can do anything because whatever y'all believe, you do not change it. Am I right? Lakeisha said it's the truth. When a woman believes something, you cannot change her mind about it. Fairly. Like, so why don't you, whatever, maybe it's because y'all think it's toxic. It's toxic if you use it wrong. But you just gotta, it's because it's all in what you say to yourself. She said, yeah, that hit because I got stuck on one thing and didn't show the rest. Like what's in my bio. Yes. She said, I edit every day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting faster and faster. Don't be mad at me. Yeah. I'm just saying, and truly, listen, you gotta use the stuff in you. Like I use hey Tessa, I use and I've gotten better at it. But to get where I use the side of me that doesn't like people to get to where I'm at today. Because I told myself every day that these don't want to see me make it. There were days I realized these, as I'm talking about in my head, do not exist. Maybe they do. I ain't seen them, but they talk to me every day. And that's what kept me going hard. I know some of y'all like, so you technically tell me you gotta be crazy. Yeah, and they tell y'all that. I just feel like it's logical. But I told myself every day, you hate me. I woke up, first thing came to my mind was, these niggas want to see me fail. These niggas want to see me lose. The song, Rick Ross song, You Can't Hold Me Back, played in my head on repeat for 2 years. Was I crazy? Yes. Was some of it the truth? Yes. Was some of it not? Was I making it up in my head? Yeah. Yeah. Did I have to grow up and not need that no more after a while? Yeah. But until I did, I used it every day. every day. Because I knew that the comfortable me at the time didn't keep working hard. I would get lazy when I was comfortable, and I had this love for people. I thought everybody loved me, and I thought I loved everybody. Like I was peaceful. But I felt like God kept trying to remind me that sometimes like, the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, but the violence taken by force. He was like, you gotta be violent to get to where you gotta go. Now it gonna cost you, but I got you. And he did. He had me. And it did cost me. But so until I learned, like now I go hard no matter what you tell me. But when I did it to satisfy, and when I thought other people around me were satisfied, I would stop. Now I don't even let you have no part of it because I can't even afford your satisfaction. That's a little deep. That's a little deep. That's a little deep. That's a little deep. I need to get up off of it. You got to be careful with whose satisfaction you can enjoy. Because it can facade itself as your satisfaction. Only for you to find out later you ain't satisfied. You satisfied somebody. Only for you to find out you really satisfied the people around you. But what you ain't really looked at is that AKA, some of us, we sacrifice our satisfaction and not feel lonely. You ain't satisfied, you just got company. So long as these people are good, and that's some of y'all. Some of y'all, you don't go hard because the people around you, they good, and you satisfying them, and you scratching that itch in you because you satisfying other people. But did you get satisfied? Now you mess around, you living for them. So you got to know, I'm gonna do this regardless. And I need to build people around me who understand I'm gonna do this regardless. Stop inviting people to the party who don't eat what's on the menu. One more time, one more time. Stop inviting people to the party who don't eat what's on the menu. Because you're wasting more money cooking for them. Stop inviting people to the party who don't eat what's on the menu. Because you're wasting more money cooking for them. You got all that food in the house, you can't cook it because they don't eat what's on the menu. And now you got to go and you satisfied, but your bank ain't, your pockets ain't, your heart ain't. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with your satisfaction of other people. And you got to know, okay, nah, this guy, listen, this is what I do. And if it makes them people too uncomfortable, they got to go. Okay, they got to go. All right. Said, dang, I was literally thinking this yesterday. Yeah. And some people you don't fire out of your life, you just demote them. Some people you don't fire out of your life, you just demote them. I ain't gonna fire you, but you definitely gonna get demoted. Yeah. And y'all gotta stop acting like you gotta tell people that. You ain't gotta get close with everybody. Some people you just stop talking to. And you gotta make your attention worth it too. I mean, hitting some of y'all, ain't it? You got to make your attention worth it. Some of y'all, your attention is way too easy to get. And if it's so easy to get, It's not special anymore. Make it special. Make them work for it. They'll be all right. Yeah, make them work for it a little bit. And make sure the people you give it to understand that you special. And if they don't understand they special, you got to move them because you finna mess up. You finna mess up. Okay? All right. That was good. We're going to be back tomorrow teaching class tonight, 7 p.m. CAT. 7 p.m. CAT. I want to see y'all in class. All my freshmen need to be in class. All the coaches need to be in class. I got some stuff coming for y'all. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be at a not a HIT class. I'm gonna be at a step class. And I'm gonna let y'all see some of it. I got Saturday, the person who step event, I went to step fitness event. She has class on Wednesdays. Good old Tiff, and I'm helping her tomorrow with some systems and content. So y'all to see that. But we working. Make sure you got your conference ticket. I gotta decide if I'm going to Miami. I got it on my schedule, but I ain't bought none of the stuff yet. Flight, all thing I got is the clothes and the vibe. Because I'm gonna come out there with the vibe. Welcome to Miami. I'm going to Miami. Yeah, but I got the I got the clothes, I got the vibe. I got a book flight. But I'm almost set for my entire June. That's what I've been doing, making sure I get set for my entire June. I did meet yesterday. I'm lining y'all up today. Said we'd love to see you. I already know. I already know. I already know. I just want to see because I'm coming to help y'all with some content, but get what? I want to see how drunk y'all get. And if y'all be like, hey man, you need to delete the footage. Footage don't get deleted over here. Shoot. I got all that on camera. You popped me for a pimp on the headstand and everything. Listen, I didn't even know you could do that. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even know you could do that. But I got it on camera. I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know that clip is gonna be somewhere in that content. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be like, look at these heathens. Don't ever tell me you can't. All the crazy stuff you say, I'm gonna be like, yep, say whatever you want to say while you out of your environment. This is gonna be the video that needs to be posted on your account. And if it's not, I'm gonna post it and tag you. And you cannot take my stuff down. So record it. Yeah, they just know that's the reason I'm there. I can't drink, so I won't be. Listen. Yeah, Sharika, you ain't the one I gotta worry about. It's Lakeisha now. They gonna be all with it at first. But then the next thing you know, folk go just get to feel a little comfortable. And I'm gonna be like, yes, keep going. I'm gonna have some of y'all phones. I'm gonna be scheduling it. You ain't gonna even know. I'm gonna be on schedule it out before you can look. Did I post this? Yes, yes, you did. Yes, you did. The people needed to get to know you. Yep, I was asking you questions while you was loose as a goose. I asked you all the questions about your business. You done told them how to buy gyms 7, 8 different ways. And all of them is over the top. She said, oh, I'm big, gonna stop talking. Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all, we go class tonight. Listen, me and B, we did decide we dropping a mindset program. I ain't got the details yet. I gotta talk to Jarvis about it. I'm doing the flyer, so I gotta do some scheduling for Sharika. I gotta do that flyer and all of that. So we gonna start with the mindset. I still gotta pick mine for July. So this week is going good with scheduling and figuring it out. I want to tell y'all I love it here right now and keep moving. Tonight I'm gonna tell y'all freshmen how you're going to get your mentor if you haven't been assigned one. From here, I'm gonna make a new law, which is you got to complete certain parts of your worksheet before you get your mentor. So we're gonna start that back in June. But all y'all who ain't did your routine and you ain't been posting and you coming outside looking crazy. Why ain't nobody hit me up yet? Because you go have the same questions. We done already told you. You got the same questions that we just telling you over and over. It's your routine. It's your routine. It's your routine. It's your routine. First thing on the chart. And you talking about I'm overwhelmed. You wanna know why? You ain't got no routine. She said, I know who that's directed to. Everybody who don't follow their routine. And you want to wake up and build a new business tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Somebody, I think I need something new. Me too. I think I need a new client because you getting on my nerves. Listen, what your routine say you supposed to be doing? I need to tell y'all all to pick up a hobby this summer. What I need to do. But we're gonna drop that mindset where y'all can join. It will be an external program from your Beat Life membership. It'll be 4 weeks. Me and B talked about it yesterday. Am going to release the dates or at least the rollout schedule internally for the fall content days. So y'all stay tuned. It's gonna have the DMV on it. It's gonna have Raleigh on it. It's gonna have Atlanta on it. I know some of y'all like, man, is you going to the West Coast? I need enough of you West Coast people to say that y'all in one place and be ready to buy y'all ticket, and then I will go. But I know DMV, Raleigh, Atlanta is gonna be on the list. And y'all go get first deals on the ticket. And if they sell out before they get to the public, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Yep, Raleigh, DMV, Atlanta for sure. Then we go end it with doing something in Dallas. Instead of ending it in Atlanta, we're gonna end the year in Dallas in October. We're gonna end it with that. And I feel like I want to go further south, but I don't know. I know I gotta go home to Mississippi at some point, so I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there. But I know like my New Orleans network is growing. I need to go to a game or like Essence Fest. When is Essence Fest this year, y'all? But then again, I don't be knowing if I be want to be outside with a lot of people. But that July 4th week, I ain't going. You still redoing the BPU course? Yeah. Yep. I thought you changed the Atlanta one. I did. I changed. So Atlanta's gonna be earlier rather than later. So it's gonna be somewhere in between probably DMV and Raleigh. Or I may just go down like that. I may do DMV, Raleigh, Atlanta, and then because I got enough people in Atlanta to do Atlanta. That's what I be thinking about. So I got enough people in Atlanta to do Atlanta. So and then I said I can do Atlanta in July for a weekend. Yep, I just looked that up. So and I got options for when I do that. But if I feel like if I do 3 and leave it kind of open for one more, probably somewhere in the Midwest, um, maybe Ohio. But I feel like Ohio close to the DMV. And then you got Chicago, which is close to Ohio too, but so they kind of like in between them. So we'll see though. But like I say, it's really gonna depend on the people. Because we go build a 2025 one too. Now in the 2025 one, I'm gonna stretch out a little bit. I am gonna go west at least once. I'm gonna go to Chicago for sure. And the rest of them go be South and East Coast. So the 2026 schedule. But anyway, all right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Get some rest in. Those of y'all that wanted the Rich All Research shirts, they back. I had to go switch the vendor because later. Is this content? Yeah, these will be content day. These will be content day for fall then next year. Yep. Beat life, y'all. Whatever you do, don't let life beat you. I'll see you in class tonight. If I don't see you in class tonight, I will see you.